I actually wrote a column a month or so ago. Kevin might have read it, in which I quoted from a speech that actually I took. The whole column was based on this speech, a speech that you may have written, that President Kennedy delivered. It wasn't his initial speech about the challenge to make it to the moon by the end of the decade, but it was a subsequent speech in which he said, "We choose to do the Rice University. We choose to do these things." Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
That is exactly right.
And
he compared
that's,
it to somebody climbing the Mount Everest.
Yeah.
And then he threw in, I think on his own, I don't claim credit for this, I don't remember. Why go to the moon? Why does Rice play Texas?
Well, now that to me is key. It seems to me an awfully long time since anybody. And I would even question whether Obama does this. Really ask people to do something that's hard. They may appeal to their idealism or something, but you don't hear much of that either. But we don't ever say, okay, this is going to be tough. Okay, yeah, well, I think so. But to what extent does anyone ever actually ask sacrifice from the American people?
Well, you're absolutely right about that, and particularly just these last few years. I gave a commencement address last spring at a college in my hometown. Mm-hmm. And I said, when I was growing up here, it was wartime, World War II. Everybody was involved. Everybody was sacrificing. My parents couldn't buy much meat for the table. I sure got used to liver and a few other things that weren't all tasty. We couldn't take summer vacations to go next door to Colorado because gasoline was rationed. Mm-hmm. And even the kids, my brothers and I, would collect scrap for the scrap drive.
Right.
And we'd called our backyard garden a victory garden.
Yeah.
Everybody nobody's, except for the poor folks who volunteered for the Army because they lost their jobs in civilian life. Nobody else is making that much of a sacrifice in this war, and it was the first time in the history of the country, I'm willing to bet, that taxes were cut during wartime.
It seemed to me, I don't know if it does to you, that it's not only a matter of are these things that we need to do, but it seems like it'd be better for the national character if we were asked to.
You are absolutely right. And Kennedy believed in that strongly too.
Right.
He, in his speech about the Peace Corps, he emphasized life will not be easy. He's asking young people, and the people of every age, to live in the same conditions and eat the same food and so on as people in the developing countries.
Right.
That's not easy, but good for character.
Yes.
Good for the country.